Alright, hi guys. Hope you're all doing fine. It's yet another time for CG Nations Cup match. Today we're presenting Team Israel against Team Poland. As said in the forums, both teams still have 2 lives, so they've each lost only 1 match. So this is kinda a match of the giants because not many teams have still 2 lives left. We have like 7 or 8 teams, I think, who are down to 1 life, and this week at least 3 or 4 are gonna be eliminated. And one of these teams will definitely go down onto this column as well and having only 1 life left, and the other one will stay strong with 2 and probably head to the finals. So we're curious who this is going to be. We are in a best of 3, so we will see at least 2 maps played until the first team wins 13 rounds. And if both teams each win the first 2 maps, then we'll have a third deciding map to end it all. And I think this could go for 3 maps, definitely. This is a team, these are teams who are capable of winning maps for their own, dominating, but are still capable of being defeated, so I don't see anybody being a lot stronger here. So we definitely are in for a good game. Spread the link, tell your friends, say, look at the game I'm playing every night, I'm such a nerd, and this is how good people play it. Or look at these, I can beat off these easy. And just spread the words, let's show some love for this game we all do love, we are all addicted to, and then we can have some fun tonight. Presenting the lineup for Team Israel, we have Darling, Afek, Blub, Afek, and Ken. Not sure who Ken is, because I don't recall anybody being on the team with the name Ken, but if he wants to be called Ken, then we will surely find him a Barbie to play with. For Team Poland, we have Rivia, Zazu, I suppose, Weave, Fagaro, and DNSE. Of course, all known players from the Polish side. We have another Polish team who were more favorable because Dex is in them, but as Dex was banned twice now, they've already lost 2 games and are in danger of being eliminated from the cup as well. Even though they have a rather easy pick this week with team from Iceland. I feel so sorry for the Icelandic guys because they had 3 tough matches. There was almost no way for them to get anything done, but yeah. This is what happens if matches are randomized, if there are no seeds, and yeah, as Team Poland lost 2 matches as well, they're being played against Team Iceland, who has lost 2 matches also. So I hope at some point we'll see both Polish teams head against each other, but for today it's gotta be Poland to lose for that to happen, because then they would have 2 losers, Team Poland would have 2 losses, and then we could have the possibility of these 2 teams colliding against each other. But I'm sure this Polish lineup will have something to say against this. They surely want to go into the semi-finals, and I think whoever wins this has a good chance in getting there. But yeah, we'll see. This will go on a couple of weeks until we have only 4 teams left. So far we still have 24, 22 left, or 20 even. You can check this all out on the Cybergamer forums. And on the tournament page, of course. And I need to change match knife. They're starting. Alright. My bad, I always forget if people have their own server or if I'm just a guest on my own server, but yeah, those teams are both not participating in the play-to-pay ladder, so they don't have a server. So yeah, sorry for that. But they're surely ready up soon, so we can get into knifing. Knife rules, winner of the knife goes as a favorite because they can decide the second ban and can decide the second and third map in which order it's going to be played. So the loser of the knife bans, winner of the knife bans, loser of the knife picks, and then the winner of knife picks the remaining 2. As it has been done in many tournaments. even though I was in another opinion, but I read up on it. I had some feedback from some former pros and cup admins, so yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. So let's get right back. We have a clutch in middle, many people, no running away, they're just going at each other, and Poland with 3 strong frags, with the 4th DNSE going strong with the knife. Little ninja going on here, and it's only onto Blub right now to fight off 3 more Poles, but DNSE gonna catch an ace in the knife round and will probably stay strong. So it's Team Israel with the first ban. Let's see what they choose. Definitely not Crossfire. I'm pretty sure they're so strong in Crossfire they really want to play this map, but the Poles should be smart enough to make this their ban. So let's see what they're deciding. Of course, a little discussion going on. We'll give them a minute to do so. Oh, they remove Crossfire actually, interesting. But Jill instantly says no, Blub says no. Captain, say the plan, please. Of course, if there's a discussion, the team's always gonna be the captain who decides it. And of course, Jank1 is not the captain. And it's going to be minus Backlot, but from the action from the team, Poland should know that it should be minus Crossfire, but Poland picks Crash. They're feeling confident to play Crossfire against this lineup. That's curious enough, and a Crash ban I did not expect at all. So, remaining Crossfire, Strike and City Streets. So we will see Crossfire first. Let's see which map will be second and third. Okay, so Cross, then Strike, then City. We're going to ask Life or Knife for Cross. The knife. So fast restarting the server that they have the knife what once more. Now they're knifing 4 side on each map, obviously. And then we can get this rolling. So one more knife round we have to endure. Then we can get this rolling. Alright, it's time for you, my lovely viewers, to cast your predictions. We've got over 50 viewers, so let me know your opinion. Who's gonna take Crossfire? Who's the favorite team in your opinion? Who do you see winning this? You can even cast the scoreline. Maybe it's going to be close 13-11. Maybe one team will crush the other team with a 13-8 or 7 or even lower. Let me know what you think. Always cool to see what the community think about those two teams. And then we can go live into action to see who's right and wrong. Let's see if DNSE can do the same. This is sick knife ace, but no, he's getting taken out by Jank1. But Poland again with the leads. Just Suffolk lived against 4. The knives are just stronger for the Poles. They have so much experience with it, and of course they choose to start an attack. And hoping you already casted your prediction, don't just copy my opinion. I think Team Poland will be in the lead here. Israel is stronger on this map, but it's so attack-sided that I'm almost certain that they're taking the mental advantage onto the second half. If they win like 9 or 10 rounds on attack, it's gonna be GG. But let's see, Team Israel is so strong on this map, maybe they will already caused devastation in the Polish lineup by winning so many rounds of defense that they don't see any chance in coming back. But enough predictions, now we're going live. Good luck, have fun to both teams, and of course you. As it is a scope map, let's see what the scope does. Should be real. It's not really on the scope, curiously enough. Who's scoping? It's Weave scoping for Team Poland. That's news for me. But fair enough, he's going into scope house, so not too exciting. Oh boy, the Israeli players lagging a bit, so I will probably focus a lot of the polls, so you don't have to endure this. And Team Poland already started with the first nade frag onto Blip, so they're in the lead right away. They are going for a slow approach. No SMG pushed either CAF or into A, so they're just holding and hoping for peaks. Weave with the scope into ruins, fake coming out, smoke coming out to bait out the nades. But no nade so far, so the fake has been called early. Not sure if they just predicted or they maybe don't have a nade anymore. And there's a nade and a second fake, and Vivia dies to it. He faked and gone for another fake and died by walking. Weave Tanks team looks for a kill, but in the meantime the SMGs of Team Israel pushing into A, killing both DNEC and Zazu. And they are gone. So the first frag they did, the opening frag, was the only one they had this round. So it's a strong defensive fall by the Israelis. Really didn't expect that. Let's see what Jill can do with the scope. He first, again, kills Blub. It's going to be the unfortunate soul to die first in this round by his own teammates. 2 nade kills coming out for each day, 1. And it's down to a 4v3 again with advantage of Poland. Let's see if they can make use of this time. But Jill is going for the scope house peak and just looks in the scope from there. But he gets a frag, of course, as soon as I switch away from him. So it's down to 3-3, but plant position, bomb is planted. So as a player in A, it was Zazu, and he got a kill. That's an important one, as well as he got another anti-Jill. Strong play by him. And the last kill was on a 1v3 offik, no chance, because all entrances were locked on CAF. So yeah, good action by Zazu, holding A aggressively after the plant. So Team Israel had no chance of getting any map control. Let's have a look. No scope duel going on. Fagaro with the fast A push sees the nade and dies to it anyway. No way to escape that one. And Zazu is looking to take his place by going into A early. But for now he's gonna stay in basement. Nope, he creeps forward through the smoke. Here's a player bottom A, goes for him, pushes him, gets attacked but not a frag and dies to Toko as well. Jill gets a scope duel onto Weave, meaning DNSE and Reeve are left alone in the 2v1. DNSE with a small tag onto wooden plane. You can see on the minimap 4 players on A, 1 on CAF, so there's almost no way back. But DNSE gets the frag onto Junkwan through the wall. Good stuff by him, but will this be enough to get anything backward around? He takes another player on wooden, which is Blub, so there's still a chance. The call's coming out. Rivia's hoping for him to peek top A, but for now it's not gonna happen. And Rivia going for the full plant. This is dangerous, but finally a player from bottom A peeks out to kill him. And now it's DNSE in a 1v4. Let the frag hunt begin. But for now all players stay in, curiously enough. There's surely a player peeking, and there was a Deagle tag coming in, but not more. And now he's getting flanked and scoped in the end by Jill. So another good hold by the Israels. Let's see, Jill with another top spawn. Let's see if he goes for the scope duel, not killing his teammate maybe this time. He did not go for the scope duel, but for the crossing spam, but doesn't connect anything for now. Fagaro with a fast blend. I'm not sure now, this is not a silent blend, so nades and spams coming out, so good read by Team Israel, who got 2 nade kills on the bomb as well. So fast blend successfully denied. Zazu only gets the tag on the Junkman. Let's see if we can make anything happen, but the CAF peek from offik is on point, peaks at the right moment. Jill is the second frag of the round onto Weave, just keeps on winning those scope duels, which will make it hard for Poland to get into this game at all. This is what I meant on Crossfire. Team Israel is in favor of this map, as Jill is probably better scoped than Weave, but if you play it good enough, the scopes don't matter, but for now it seems like it does because Jill is on 7-1, just dominating, carrying his team to victory, and we will watch him once more in the beginning. But finally, Weaves gets the better of him, gets a second as well. Good stuff by him. Finally stepping up for his team. Unfortunately, he and Rivia get naded, so the advantage is already gone as Jiangquan kills Zazu as well. Goes for another, and it's Fagaro on a 1v2. So good individual performance coming out. Just Jiangquan was better this round by a third kill and is probably looking for the force as well. But for now, it's not gonna happen as Fagaro is just creeping in Scope House. The bomb is dropped. Not sure if Jiangquan, no, they're not aware of it. They're not peeking for the bomb. So for now, Fagaro still has a chance to pick it up and go for some cheeky plays around the bomb. Picks up an AK. He's not too worried that somebody's in B. The positions are really careful for both these players. Ovik is just watching the cross into Calf. And I think Jiangquan just saw him, called it to Ovik. Ovik went a bit more aggressive for the peak, and in the end killed him. So 1-4, this is looking desperate. Poland really needs to get back into this game. This one round will not be enough. Fagaro on 0-5 heading for James Bond right there. 2 more rounds without a kill and he will be our James. Let's see if we can make some magic happen by watching him. He's going for the top boost push. Going into B alley with it as well, but Team Israel is playing so defensive, he will not have no luck in finding anybody. He can call for his team, hey, B is empty, I cleared, I've done my job. All he's got to do is protect this door, what he's doing. He shouldn't even peek too far out, as his teammates are doing the job at the moment by killing all the Israelis. Only 3 remaining to find. The bomb is coming in for a fake. Let's see what they can do. Toko with the Deagle does not connect though, only with a tag onto Zazu. And now his job is to stop the plant. But of course spams are coming out all over the place and he just saw the scope in B. Will he go for another peek? No, he doesn't decide to. Jill in the meantime took out Rivia, who was probably bomb carrier once more. Let's see what else is happening. Zazu will probably soon push into a garden again, but the Cuff player is surely waiting for him. Oh, Jill with another team kill onto Toko. This is just terrible, but gets the frag onto Wee with a lovely flick, so he made up for it right away. Can he clutch this round for his team? The bomb is down, 2v2 situation. Now Team Poland just has to stay strong. Let's see, the NSE fall back. Fagaro fell back, so right now Ovik and Jill just have to peek, just have to find them. And they're not showing themselves. They're staying in. Fagaro peeked off and killed him, so it's onto Jill in a 1v2. Hopes that Fagaro does the mistake by peeking, but nothing will happen so far. Doesn't even go for the fake, but gets Fagaro. Wow, this was not good, well played by Fagaro, but good stuff by the NSC, helping his teammate. If you're gonna peek together. That's what they did, so good stuff. Finally getting around on a board. 2-4, but they need more to not lose this map right away. Let's see where this nade is landing. King Stratnet's coming out onto the red car in front of Gaff. He follows it up with a few spams through the smoke, but he will find nobody. I think there's a player in BL. Yeah, let's see if we can find him. It's Blob. Finally, it didn't die in the first seconds of the round, nor was the team killed. So he has a chance in helping his team out for any calf aggression, even though this wasn't even necessary just until then. But there's a player right next to him. Sees him peeking, but decides to not go for the spray, but follow up after him. Lovely spray by him. I like this. It didn't hesitate to go after him after he saw him, but he didn't go for the stupid spray, because this is what people try to do with that small peek. Just go in and out right away. If you're unlucky, you die, but most times player will just spray and tag you with one bullet and then you know where he is. And Splub's play is really smart, just waiting. But he's in a boring position, so let's move on. The NSE, of course, knows that he's there, though. He's just gonna sit like he does and wait for him to peek. And Rivia now is the most important job to fake the bomb, but again he goes for the same peek on the basket and gets killed by Jill. And Blub follows up with another. Jill with his second of the round. It's down to the NSE in a 1v4. And doesn't even get the kill on Calf, which he should. And Toko ends his round. So another round for Team Israel. 5 rounds on defense is all you can hope for in a good matchup. And they already have it after 7 rounds. So this is looking really strong. Let's see if Reaver can do something about it. He has a good spawn. He wants to try to get into A probably. But the nades were so good earlier. But they're not as good anymore. As 3 players already died. Scope is still up in the name of Jill, and he's been spotted right now. Both players have been spotted, especially Bloop with a lovely nade onto Reaver, finally answering back 1 kill. So it's Jill and Bloop remaining. Jill getting another kill, but probably can't stop the plant. He did actually stop it by tagging Zazu, so he backed off. So right now Team Poland has to put pressure on the scope so he can't get any more peaks on that B-bomb. And he got another frag. They're just giving it away. They had a 5v2 advantage and just giving it away like this. This is not good. We finally killed Sploop and now it's on to Jill. Already has 2 kills, has to go huge, has to make it 4 to win back this round. But he's been spotted. So there's a player underneath him and a player on B. Let's see how he plays this. Goes for the peek, misses the scope though. Goes for another peek, but falls down wooden. Movement arrows coming in place, and Fagaro finishes him up easily. If he would have made the jump, maybe he could have killed the bomber, but I hope that Fagaro would have killed him anyway. So yeah, let's see if Weave can once more win the scope duel, but no, he's going for the calf spray, so no scope duel happening just now. Some nades coming out, let's see what Ofek is nading. Oh, he's nading himself. Unlucky for him, but Reaver is already an A, taking out the player, but surviving for now even. This is even better than just killing and dying right away, so he still puts pressure on the A side, giving Zato the chance to kill Bloop. Probably it wasn't BLE again, and Reaver, his position is just unknown, nobody knows where he is, but he wants to find more frags, so he's pushing forward, probably in the arms of Jill. Let's see if this is going to happen like predicted, because we can see in the minimap piece, yeah, no, Jill is not taking care of him, the communications in the team just not good enough, and Reaver with the 3rd kill of the round. Perfect play by him, tagged another player in bottom A as well. He's on fire, he wants this frag. He wants the 4K, but Reeve in the end gonna finish him off. And finally another round for the Poles, 4-5. The early frags are just working for them right now. The nades on bottom of the street seem to work, so let's see what Israel can do to avoid them, or if they're just too good. They of course have to push the street pretty fast to hold off the A aggression, but now the nades seem not to work. At least a double carnaded onto Blip once more. First of all, Reaver is in bottom A again. Was he seen? Or was just a random spray? We'll see in a second. Jumpman gets a kill. Toko dies by the AK of Fagaro, and now Reaver is going for the SMG in back A. And no, they did not know he was in top A, so lovely play by him once more, creeping into A without anybody noticing it. And this should be an easy round as the bomb was just a fake for now, and Reaver goes for the scope, misses the spray, but gets the deagle in the end. Wow, this was close. Zato in the meantime finished off Ofek, so 5-5, and I think Poland needs those 2 rounds to look even stronger on defense, because right now Team Israel should still feel pretty good about their 5 rounds, even though they just lost 3 in a row. Jill winning another scope duel against Reeve, and Reeve are finally stopped by Junkwan. Let's see if we can do any more. He backs off, was heavily tagged, and now they have A on lock finally. I think almost every round they had A on lock, they didn't lose, so if they don't go for any silly peaks this time, this should be safe. As the scope is down, the ASMG is down for Team Poland, and now it's just AKs like the AK from Fagaro spraying from from B to A. But Junkan is the first to fall, so he favored his chances and died. Let's see if Fagaro can fake this time or if he's getting taken out by Jill right away. Jill is not looking at a bomb this round though, so this is possible. He could go for the plant. Let's see if he realizes this. He still peeks confidently, goes for the fake, runs away, so this should be called right away that there's a fake. This should not be hard to tell, especially with Ofek close to the bomb and Toko probably watching the bomb as well. This time the fake couldn't be called because it was no fake, so Fagaro dies. Not a good position to plant because the player on bottom A sees you and can take you out easy. And now Zazo has to move forward to take out the bottom 8 player. Sees the scope first and attacks him in the head. Unfortunately, it's enough to kill him, but kills Toko with a lovely SMG spray. Can call the second position. Zazo with another headshot onto Jill. Just saving a round for his team. Lovely stuff. Really well played. This round seemed already over as the bomb was down on the bomb spot and could have been easy hold by bottom A, but the aggression of Zazo was just so unexpected for Team Israel. They just fell to him one after another. Jill once more opening up the round with a scope frag onto Rivia. And Offing just holding the A cross with the AK. And we see it once more. Rivia gave up on the A push. Nobody's crossing into A. So we have 4 players from Israel in A just trying to hold off that plant. So again, the scopes will have a huge impact in this round. Jill once more going for the top corner position. And Weave is going into Malin. Of course, Jill the barrel spot as he, if somebody peeks him, will not be seen likely. And as you can see, he just took out Weave with a lovely headshot through the basket or above the basket. And it's again down to a 2v4. And both players are on B. At least they have the bomb, but they really need to find a frag here to even attempt the plant. But Zazo, he's stuck in B early. Everybody knows where he is. Spray is coming out from Cuff player. And Fagaro dying as well. This is not looking good. Goes for a Deagle spray, SMG spray, but it's going down. And it's a 6-6. Sounds like an even half. But in my opinion, it's a heavily attack-sided map, so an even score is an advantage for the team who is attacking now, which is Team Israel. And we can see on the scoreboard, Jill still carrying his team strong. Blub and Offek a bit quiet, but still not too bad with 5-6 and 5-8. It's alright, no bond for both teams. And on the other side, curiously enough, you can see that they don't have as much frags as Team Israel, so whenever Poland won, it was a clear round, and if they lost, they didn't get any kills in there. So Zazo with 11-8 is the top fragger, but the others following with 6-7 and 6-6. So seems like Israel getting more frags in this game, but it's still even rounds. DNSE with a nade onto Junkan opening the round, so good start, but Jill again with the first frag for his team. Just keeps on carrying away. Nade coming out to the green car, but nobody's going to be close to that, and it's not even going to blow up the car. Jill just hoping to spot the scope. Let's see how Weave is playing a defense. He's in the table's position, just holding BLE door. A bit of a waste, having a scope watching only one position. But let's see how it works out for them. Blub just holding the BLE door. And Zazo's already in basement. He could have a huge impact in this round. So they're in an advantage. He still goes for the peak. And this could work in favor for the Poles, as nobody's expecting a flank just yet. It's down to Jill and Blub. Is anybody watching the back? They're not. They're both not. This could be an easy 10 plus 10 for Zazo. Let's see if he goes for it. Smoke down, but Rivia instead goes for the plus 10 and gets it. So yeah, good team play coming out, sandwiching the 2 remaining players. Information given, they're both in B, so Zazo could flank. In the end, they hadn't have any chance to go anywhere near that. And died to the AK spam. We are going for some spam onto top street, where the 2 players already crossed. And Junkwan with the opening frag onto Fagaro. We have a 4v5, it's still a slow approach. So let's see if Toko goes for any fake. I'm always in favor of faking a bit early in the round. And he does go for the fake, but it should have been called if the bottom A player was watching it. So no nade is coming in just yet, but a nade goes smartly behind the bomb where players most likely camp after they fake. So good nade coming out by Rivia. And Blub answers onto DNSE to make it 4v5. Blub with another kill onto Zazo. Blub on fire this round. And now he has to go for the plant. Dodges the nade, fortunately for him. And goes for real. Goes for a smart decision, so he can't get spammed from Cuff. Bomb is down to a 1v4 for Weave. Got a Deagle in hand, gets attack, but gets taken out by Jill in the end. 3 players were shooting at him, was only down to milliseconds who got the kill. So Jill already on 20 frags, still going strong. Let's have a look what he's deciding to do in the beginning of the round. He's nading before he peeks and goes for the cross position from upper light to bottom of the street, but can't spot anybody because the smokes are good. Goes for a top keener peak, but Junkwan was already in BLE, taken up by Zauzo though, and Fagaro is already in basement, so Jill has to take him out, gets his deagle out, but doesn't even... oh, he almost lands the frag. You can see on the right hand side, Fagaro was on like 10 HP, but already generated, and now he can call, hey, Jill was in basement, he could move into A, at least I hope he's calling that, because his teammate just moved out of A. Okay, maybe the call came in, maybe it was just intuition, because right now Jill is on top A, he needs to jump down, which he does, but as soon as he does, two players will wait for him. DNS even did easy frag, so it's down to Toko 1v4, and yeah, screw my attack-sided map, because right now Poland's showing strong on defense with 2-1 rounds. Let's watch Zazu, has a good spawn, is already in cuff, nading the green car and goes into base when let's see if we can find anything. But a nade perfectly from Junkfan to stop that push, that exact push, just works out perfectly for him. So the A aggression is gone right away. Fagaro clears A, can call for his team. Yep, A is safe. You can move in with your AKs, maybe in with a scope, and fight those B players. And Fagaro just has to keep it safe for now. Fake coming in, maybe a real plant. Nope, was another fake. Jill, in the meantime, another scope duel in his favor. And now he goes for the peaks. Goes for nade as well into garden after the another fake came in, and now the real plant is commencing. And they're probably called nobody in cuff anymore. Both players are in A, so you can plant for the wall. They can't kill you there from A, because if you take a player through the wall there, it's like 8 damage. So you need a lot of tags to kill him. And with teams of this caliber, there's no way you're gonna get so many tags before you die. So easy round for Israel after having a few scope shots by Jill once more and some good nades, A cover. So yeah, good attack, obviously. For Team Poland, Rivia and the NSE finally showed up. Got both in double digits already, but Jill just took Zazo and Weave over this is nade and his scope vision from top corner, and Bloop gets onto Fagaro, so it's a 5v2 already after 20 seconds. Not sure what's going wrong right now, but Weave just seems to lose all the scoop duels. Maybe, I'm not sure how this scope is decided on Team Poland, if it's like a random decision or somebody feels it more. I think they should switch it, because Weave has nothing in this game. In Crossfire he's bottom frag with 6-13. And it's such a scope-based map that I really should change it. Oh, DNSE though, he's getting a frag onto Offek at least, but Junkwan kills Rivia, so it is DNSE in a 1v3. Probably not gonna make anything happen this round, because he has still the scope to find an AK and an SMG. Hopes for any silly peaks, but yeah, Team Israel is too smart to do so. Jill's in a perfect position to kill him, and he does so in the end. So, Jill still going strong. Let's see if he wins another scope duel. Sees a crosser, does not go for the scope duel, as well as the opponent's scope was in the smoke anyways, only we saw him at the beginning. And Rivia opening up on the go. Offek answering on the Rivia, so good revenge frag coming in. Fagaro creeping, getting a tag on the B player, but he's almost on his own on B. They just pushed too strong and was surrounded by players and leaving Weave and DSNE in a 2v4. Jill with a bomb, so he can't go for any more peaks, as he probably has to fake it anytime soon. Is there a nade coming in? No nade from DSE and no nade from Weave, so nope. And Weave going for another scope duel right now. Another plant coming in, probably for real this time, as they know where both players are. Only a tag coming in, but it's not even worth mentioning. And Jammer kills the NSE and Weave in the end, so yeah. finally the attack side of the map shows that they're just dominating 3 rounds in a row. Team Israel going strong with the nades, with the pushes, and of course with Jill on the scope. Let's see what else they're doing. Jankwon nading once more in the cuff. Jill with the opening once more, but finally gets an answer from Fagaro's nade. So Scope's out of the race. This should mean for Wave I can go for aggressive, but they switched the scope. They actually finally switched the scope. It was Rivia who just lost the scope duel against Jill as well. So funny enough to switch it and lose it right away once more. So let's see what else is happening. Blub is just hiding. Toko, he can peek a bit more open because both scopes are down. So it will come down the AKs. Let's see what else is happening. It's just a defensive hold. Zazu has the job to hold A, Weave has to stop the plant, and Fagaro just waits for anybody to push out of B. Another fake coming in. You can see on the minimap that the point is still moving, so it's not a full plant. And the planter dies anyway because Zazu took the chance to push in the basement, so he's gonna be the high priority target, but Fagaro kills Blub in the alley, finally to protect on Zazu, so the A player is down. Let's see what he can do. He has 2 more players to find. 1v3. What's his call? There's a player on the alley who peeks obviously to the door and takes him out. So after losing 3, Poland's gonna finally take 1 back. And I'm curious how Rivia is playing now because I think he switched to the scope. Yep, he did. And in my opinion, he is the better scope as well. So let's see if he can do anything against Jill, who's going for the calf pick this round. So he will have no luck in finding him in a scope duel. Smokes are down, nothing to peek, just some random sprams coming through. And now the smokes are gone, so Rivia can start peeking. Blub in the meantime killed Fagaro, so SMG duel and be in favor of Team Israel. Zazu with another nade onto Afek, and Rivia missing some crucial shots on the B player. And now he goes for the scope. He knows he's dangerous, so he wants to take him out, but after he just heard the bullet, he can't see him. Going for a nade onto the bomb. Smoke is coming out, so the timing could be perfect, but no, it does not connect. So the plant might even come through because he survived the nade, but for now he's going real. He's going real, and the plant is down. This is a really good job by Blub. It's really underrated to get the bomb down and cross. What it was just 3v3. Now Poland has to move. Team Israel is just to wait for them to move and can finish them off easy. It's DNS in a 1v3. Has to find them, but getting sprayed down from Jankwon. So 11-9 in favor of Team Israel. Good stuff. Getting the bomb down because this probably won them the round. So, let's see what Jill, this time he's going for the scope duel, will not find him, almost dies to him as well because he was going for the crosser and not for the scope. Goes for the top boost position. Sees a player be alley but dies to him. Zazu with a good reaction to kill him, and Fagaro and he got a kill as well. Weave was 1, only player remaining is Toko. And yeah, what can he do? Nothing. DNSE got a second, only Rivia not with the kill this round. Everybody else from the team got at least 1, so good team effort. And it's down to 11-10. What did I promise you? It's going to be a close match, and it will come to those last 3 rounds. See, Rivia going for some cross spam, going for the top corner peek, but will find nobody. Goes for some sprays, but will not find anything. In the meantime, going slow. There's Jankwon already in B alley, got a kill as well, but doesn't expect another player to be there. Zazu with a lovely peek onto him, kills him, revenges his teammate. And now Zazu's position is unfortunately now going for another duel against Blub and wins it in the end. So 3rd kill of Zazu coming out this round, going huge, and can find 2 more for the ace. Let's see if he is keen enough to stay in. It looks like it. Good composure coming in by him, not going for the ace, but going for another round to tie this one up to 11-11. Afek in the meantime has a duel with Fagaro. So this is going to be happening earlier than the other duel, I think. As Jill is now going out, kills Zazu in the head. So only 3 more players to find. Offic is just still distracting. He goes for the Deagle pick, but dies to Fagaro, so unlucky for him. Only down to Jill on a 1v3, who has even to go back to pick up the bomb. Reloads his scope and hopes for anybody peeking right now, so he can plant the bomb safely. Goes for fake. Predicts a play on basement, but there will be nobody. And now he kinda has to go real. There's no time for another fake. And curiously enough, they let him plant. Deagle spray's coming out and almost dribbled the flick on the Fagaro, but he couldn't pull the trigger. And both Zazu with 3 frags, Fagaro with 2 frags, saved the round to 11-11. So 2 more rounds to go. Still be winnable for both teams, but it could also end in an overtime. Let's see what is happening. Zazu with a good spawn. Let's see if we can make use of it. Will he go just into BLE to camp there again, or will he go aggressive this round? Goes for the green Kern over the red car nade, and for a flash top street in order of any aggression. Is weary of the nade onto red car. Steps on top of it to see above the smoke, but couldn't see a player, so yes, he will stay in for now. In the meantime, Blub killed Riva with a nade, and Junkwan with a good aggression into A. Blub and both Junkwan pushed A, and they're just completely open. Finally, Weave with an answer from BLE, but they're both stuck in BLE, and as soon as a call will come out that they're both there, they're gonna be in trouble. Zazu just crossing open over the street with an SMG, 2 players spraying on him, but missing every bullet. So his position should be known. The plant is maybe coming in, not sure. Looks like it's coming in, but yeah, as soon he makes his current position known, 3 players will fire bullets at him. It's gonna be Jill finishing him off. Let's see if they can close out this map, or if it's going to overtime. Jill, he wants to go for the 30 bomb. We're going for the cross peak. Can't see a player though, so just goes for some sprays. Let's see, we can witness his 30 frag. Goes for the scope tool against Rivier, but none of both will win it just now. Goes for the nade. But no luck. Jill worried about the B push, but now Blub gets in a better position to hold off the angle Jill was worried about. Good communication coming out. Sprays top A, watches the top lower A. He doesn't want to go for a risky peek, he really wants a 30 bomb it seems. So Toko gets tagged up heavily, the smoke is coming out for the plant, or maybe another fake, let's see. Jill just, he doesn't want to peek, he's too scared, he doesn't want to die. They really want to win this map right away, they don't want to go on overtime. So it's still 5 players alive after a minute played already, this is not usual for COD. So this is really some tension. The plant is just going down. 5 players alive and they just let him plant. This is terrible. Offic and Jill, both of them frag, only Zazu to answer. So 4v3 retake situation. Jill gets another onto Zazu. There's his 30 bomb. And having a huge impact for his team on his map. It's only down to Rivier and he commits suicide. So 13-11. First map goes in favor of Team Israel. We are moving on to the second map, which was, did they say Strike? I can't remember. Was it Strike or City? Strike, okay. Excuse my brain, but I have a memory like a goldfish. After 5 seconds I forget things. And now we can move on to the second map, which was the pick of Team Poland. So as said, Crossfire was the pick. Yeah, the pick of Crossfire was from Team Israel, so they won their map, if you want to say it like this. And now it's time for the Poles. Their first choice was Strike. Maybe they can win this more convincingly, or even win it at all, because Crossfire did not look good at all on attack. They won a few good rounds on defense though, so they made up for it. But they looked shaky, especially with Weave on the scope. Let's see if they will take Rivier on the scope right away this time. It doesn't look like... Yeah, Rivier has the scope, so maybe they found out, yeah, Weave Good tell bullet scope. Just please let VVS scope, and we'll see. But Jill's already warmed up. He had so many scope duels in his favor. He's really on fire. 31 or 32 kills. So he's looking confident against any scope. And it's only the NSE ready up for another knife round. And it's time once more for your predictions. Who do you think will take the second map after Israel just won the first? Will the Poles come back from this, or will it drag them down too hard? Or are the Israelis just too strong on all the maps and they have no chance back into this? So probably just 1 or 2 minutes remain for the teams to ready up. You can get a drink, go for a piss or whatever you need, and then we can get this rolling. I will tap out for a second to share the stream a bit more, get it to your friends. Back to arena, only 2 more Poles ready up for the knife. Let's see if they win it as convincingly as they won the first 2. But yeah, we see some Polish fanboys in the chat, all rooting for the Poles on strike. I'm not sure if I can believe that a 13-0 is possible. But yeah, sure, why not? Ready up, done. And now we go live into the knife. Let's see if the Israelis finally take their butter knives away and play with real katanas, or if they're getting slaughtered once more by the Poles. Going in as a team, but getting stuck as a team as well. So yes, you have to work together, but please don't touch yourselves. And yes, this time Israel is winning the knife, so yeah, it may not be as good on strike as it was in Crossfire, but finally they got some confidence in themselves to win a knife battle, even convincing by losing only 1 player. And now we have 1 more ready up to wait for. This time it's going to be the players from Israel to be the last, but obviously after you know which side to start on, you wanna speak through quickly who's throwing which smoke, who nades what, who's playing which position, what you want to do first round, go aggressive, wait for nades, or go for a split. And that's why we give them another minute or 2 to speak this stuff through. Poland seems convinced that they know everything what they can do. They're ready to work right away. So their struts seem to be set or not existing. So if you don't have struts, you don't have to speak through them. But yeah, maybe they're just prepared to take this on. As it is the second map of this match. We saw Israel take 13-11 on Crossfire. players ready up. Only one more, and there we go. Once more, good luck, have fun. And let's see, we can pick it up first. I want to see nades and smokes at the beginning. Let's see how they're rolling in. Should be a smoke on Stevie and stairs and on the A-cross. Exactly like this. Vagaro goes into mid shops though, and there's no smoke, but he has not been seen. I think there's a player to find, which he does onto Blip. Blip still in the sprint mode, couldn't shoot. So easy frag for Vagaro, who smokes himself out of mid shops now, I think. But there are 3 players heading towards A. Let's see what they can do. Junkwan is going to be the first. He's peeking around the corner to see if there's buddy. Goes for some sprays in the corners, but there will be nobody just yet. Now there's a player moving in. And if he going to peek in that spot, it might be a curious duel. But for now he's making a lot of noise on the fridge. So the CAF player knows exactly where to peek and almost gets him while walking out. And it's down to Jill and Junkwan already. The famous 2v2 team, but it's gonna be Junkwan falling down, of course. In 2v2 there is no scope, so they couldn't play this advantage for them. And it's now on to Jill, has the scope in hand, and he dies to Zazu. So Team Ace coming out in the first round right away. This will make them forget the last map and just get into this map. And yeah, stay strong, guys. We're gonna get this to a third map easy. And then we'll see who will win City Streets. But for now, Israelish team had still something to say about this. But again, it's Rivia with a double onto Junkwan and Blub, and DNSE with a nade frag onto Jill. Ending it in a 2v5, only Toko and Ofik remaining, an AK and as an SMG. They are as far apart from each other as possible. One's an underlook, one's in B-Link. And Toko with a bomb going in dangerous areas in CAF. If he would drop the bomb there, he would surely be desperate about it. But underlook's not a good position as well. And it's down to Ofik, who gets an easy exit track onto Rivia at least. And almost a deagle kill onto DNSE as well. Unfortunately, he survives with like 5 HP and gets the kill in the end while dropping down. So no luck for Ofik, and good play by DNSE. So a couple of players still to find frags, especially for Israel, who only have Ofik on 1 frag. So 2 really strong rounds coming out by the Poles. DNSE with a double frag onto Toko and Blub. Let's see if we can do any more in this round, but I think he's in a spot where nobody else is gonna attack him, so yeah, let's move on. So there was Junkwan heading towards his direction. And if DNSE was to go peek now, and he does not spot him though, but he just heard him. He should peek any second and just kill him. He's right behind that car. And in the end, he lets his teammate almost die before that, but gets a 3rd kill of the round. So, good plays by him. Now he's in cross of the scope. He doesn't realize it even though he shot and dies in the end. Ryu with a lovely quick scope through the wall onto Ofik. What a sick shot. And now it's up to Jill once more in a 1v4 and dies to Rivia as well. So yeah, the scope dominance definitely happening for Rivia. So good decision, even though Weave is still on 0, but at least he didn't die yet. So 3 players of Team Israel have yet to find a frag, but the others on 1 frag, so we have not even a frag each round for Israel. This says a lot about the dominance of Poland right now. DNSE this time holds back on B, doesn't expect any other B push coming because he just defended one. Zazo sees a player in CAF, sneaks towards him, kills him easy. But it's only... oh, it's the 2nd frag as well onto Blip, so good stuff by him evening it out as almost already 2 players of his team died. That good luck that DNSE is in such a defensive position so he can hold mid and B on his own, so the 2 players on A are not a waste, as we've just got his first kill onto Ofik, leaving Toko and Jill in a 1v2, but Zazu with the perfect timing onto Toko getting a 3rd frag out around and has only Jill to find. But for now he's going in the other direction and Jill should have heard that. Moves in, but only lands 1 deagle bullet, and Zazu with a 4K dominating the Israelis right now. They have no chance in this game. They're looking really weak at the moment. They need Jill to pick it up, to kill the scope at least. Because with Rivia alive all the time and loses another scope duel, this is just not looking good. Smokes are not working at all. So yeah, something's going wrong, and I think if they lose this round, they really should take a timeout. Because something is definitely wrong. If I can blob in the meantime, get a frag, so timeout might not be happening. Because they're looking stronger this round. Weave is moving into statue, has to be worried about a few positions. Will not have to help out Zazu and Cuff, but gets the spray on this, but he misses it and backs off right away. He can call in, hey, there's a play on statue, and right now he killed him himself, misses the door, we all win there. And now it's one more player to find on statue, and Ovix to mid shops. Let's see if he moves towards B. Yeah, he does not decide to help his teammate, but just cause distraction. Just, hey, look at me, and gets a lovely deagle onto Weave. Strong play, leaving Rivia in a 1v2. He has to clutch it. It's not impossible against two, even though he has a nade. He can nade the bomb. Let's see if it's happening. The nade, Toko saw the nade, did not decide to dodge it. Went for the real plan, and now 1v1, and I think Ofek already showed himself, so yes, Rivia knows where he is, so this could be an easy 1v1 for him. See, he moves in. Taco has no Ofek, I mean, just spotted him. This will come down to timing and deagle control, and Ofek is holding it strong, saving the round for his team. This was almost terrible played, but yeah, finally it's happening. The first round for Team Israel, and now they just need to connect a few more. Let's see Junkwan, he's in 0 to 5 right now. Let's see if we can bring back anything into the game. Or if we have another James on the stream. Nope, he dies to Weave, so one more round to go for the James, so we'll surely be on to him next round. But at least Toko and Ofek got a kill, but Junkwan just disconnects, but we remember that he was on a 006. So don't worry, Junkwan. The North remembers. So down to a 3v3. As for Garo, just got a kill on Blub, and A is kinda open, only Weave watching the cross. But I guess with the help of Fagaro, who's holding the mid street. But Fagaro could die to the top B player. No call coming out there. That B is open by Rivia, so Ofek gets the easy frag in the back of Fagara, and it's only two more poles to defend the A side all by themselves. Scope seems to be around Calf, gets the tech onto Rivia, but not a frag, and Rivia answers with a good jumping scope onto Jill, evening out to a 2v2. Weave's in a perfect position to kill the player on the mid street. Is he going to peek him? He does, sees him under the car, gets attacked, so it's down to Toko on a 1v2. Should find the AK right here, but goes for the spray and misses it. And Weave holding strong, getting the round back for the Poles 5-1, and as we've seen, 5th round in favor of Team Poland. The timeout is coming out. I'm glad to see this. They won a round, so they thought, yeah, maybe it's our comeback time, but yeah, after they lost another, they're taking the tactical timeout. But still, even with the timeout, we will not forget that Junkwan is on 006, so we will surely watch him next round. And we'll greet him and call him James from there on if he dies once more. It was only a short timeout, so not a lot to speak through probably. Just maybe fix the smoke, fix the nades, but no, everybody unreadied right away again. So I was wrong, still a lot to talk about. Yeah, they need to be fast in my opinion. I haven't seen a single push yet, only the one onto B. So we shall see how they react, if they get any more nades into A, more smokes, go for a calf push, go for players fast out of B-lane. There's so many options on Strike, such a good tactical map to do anything. Maybe not even smoke the street, go for a scope peek and get the AKs on the street and overlook and shoot everything down the middle. We've seen the Poles getting into mid-shop and garage quite often. They need to stop this for sure. And yeah, Jill needs to pick it up as well. This is 1-6. Rivia seems to be a better opponent for him than Weave was earlier, so he really has to adapt to a better level of scope, but I'm sure he's capable of doing just that. So yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen in the next rounds. So let's see. They all seem to be there, so Junkman doesn't seem to have his mouse in his hands. We don't want to know where his other hand is, so I'll switch away from him to remove any disgusting thoughts. Still waiting for two players to ready up. Poland is really looking strong, so this timeout will definitely reset their mental advantage. But if Poland is going to win this round as well, it's not gonna mean anything this timeout. It's gonna go back to the aggressive Israelis and motivated Poles. And if they carry this to a third map, this could end horribly for Team Israel after winning their first map, losing the game. But yeah, those are all predictions as well. Just speculations on my side, but we will surely find out in the next few minutes. A maximum of 1 minute 30 remaining in the timeout. They're making their lovely use of that time. And there we go, finally readied up, so let's see what strat they're going for. It definitely looks like a calf push, so finally some aggression coming out, but the Poles should be easy to call this. After a timeout like this, calf push should be easy to call, and there's no smoke as well. So, but no, nobody anticipates it. Zaso gets the lucky spray onto Blip and has to fight off a few more players right now. Junkman gets a kill on his teammate Fagaro, and he goes for the spray onto the flower possible, but only kill a few flowers and not the player. It's down to a 2v4, the bomb is coming in, players are coming in. Junkman with a third of the round, good stuff by him, and it's only DNSE who's still defending B. He's like, hey guys, be safe, what are you doing? And right now he realizes, oh shit, I might have to move. And yeah, what can you do? 1v4. He's still going for the B player. He imagines being there somewhere. Not sure what he heard or saw in the beginning of the round, maybe. But yeah, if you're going for a retake, you have to start with the player who rolls into rotations from B. Gets only the tag, can't connect a second bullet. We can see he was so low, but yeah, he can't finish him. And in the end, he can't even get the easy frag. And Offic just takes his head off, and yeah, timeout seems to work. Good strat coming out with the fast A approach from Kaf and front A. So right now, Poland should be a bit worried that they found out how they can approach them with fast pushes, but they don't seem to repeat it once more. They just go back to slow play right away. Poland in the meantime moved in 3 players into A to hold it off. DNSE on his own on B to defend any aggression. He moved into Flowers, good play by him, but he has 3 players around him. So let's see how he will defend that. He has no help from his teammate whatsoever. He should call a few steps to his teammates. There are definitely players around me, so maybe help me. There's a player moving in from the bottom, but he kills him. Good kill onto Junkwan, but finally Blob ends his Chaos Rain with a SMG shot onto his body. Fako is a player right next to him as well. Goes for the spray on the Scopus, and Fako makes use of this really smart play. Just waiting for the player to make his position even more known than his weapon just peeking out. And as we've just killed Blob, it's down to Offic. So yeah, they won 1 round after a timeout, but they only have 1 timeout. So they can't take timeout after timeout on winning rounds. So they need to come up with a plan for more than 1 round. So maybe Ofek should use his a lifetime so they speak some stuff through, but in the end he will just die anyway. So Team Israel really needs to get back into the push play because this round looked convincing and it was the only round which did look convincing. But again, yep, just said they're going for the A push once more. So let's see if Zazu this time can hold them off. He's on statue already. And has to peek on Kaf right now. His players are moving in mids as well, helping him out so he can focus on Kaf. Gets a few bullets in, Jill getting tagged up. We've getting the kill onto Jill, and it's still one more player to find in Kaf. Also just saw him cross, can call it in for his teammate. And now they're stuck in Underlug, behind Midshop, behind Kaf, and the Poles have the full map control, just need to play it smart right here. I think Revia should be in favor of some kills. You should just go back on Stevie, there's no smoke, all players have been known, they're all shots, there's no player to find B, they should communicate that, but for now it doesn't seem like they will. And Jankwon is just moving in slowly, checking all the angles, sees the player, but gets shot from 3 players at the same time. So only Toko and Ofik remaining. And again, they're really far apart. Ofik with a tag onto the street player, which was Fagaro. Should have been a kill, but at least Toko gets one back. So good stuff by him, but finally answered by Fagaro, leaving Ofik in a 1v3. Try to play B. Shops takes him out with a deal, but the bomb is so far away. Both players just have to stay alive. There's no way you can retrieve it. Fagaro knows this is probably going for the peak. Nope. They want to play this really smart, not peeking at all. In the end, with 3 seconds remaining, he decides to peek. Once they kill, it just goes for the nose spray. And even gets the kill in the end. So yeah, 7-2 advantage for the Poles. Really strong stuff coming out. Let's see if they can even extend this even further. So yeah, they went for something aggressive one more, but it didn't happen. But this time they're going with 4 players towards Kaf. So let's see if they can make it happen this time. Blub is going to be the first moving forward, but the smoke is not good enough. You can just see above it. So good kill by Revia onto Blub holding off the SMG aggression, but 2 kills for each team, meaning a 3v3. And DNSE is already in the back, so if they don't hurry up, they're all 3 and A, so they should make advantage of this smoked across if they have any remaining, and then just move onto the bomb. But it seems like 2 AKs are alive, so they definitely don't have a smoke anymore. And maybe Jill should have one, but Weave is the player on the bomb who just got his first kill, sees the second, tags him, headshot, and only one more to find. And it's going to be Toko, saw the player in the back, and now it's the advantage position over him, takes him out with a headshot. So 1v3 is still possible as it's only 2 more to find. Let's see what he does. He dies. So yeah, a bit excitement, but Weave with the 4K this round, really holding A strong after his SMGs died. They had 3 players in A, they could have just pushed him on the bomb here, but he was smartly not peeking in the right moment to tear apart his A attack. So yeah, good stuff by him. Once more, it's Jill and Kaf already just pushed, but there's no cross smoke. If you're going for a Kaf push, there's like, please smoke the cross. You can't just go like this. And Zazu gets the frag on the Blub. This means both FNGs down for the Israelis, so Team Poland has to stay in, get their scope into action, and then it should be another easy round. Jankwon with a lovely flying shot onto Zazu and Kaf, but it's going to be the only frag in the round as it's down to a 2v4 already. Let's see if Jankwon can get any. Oh, goes for the peak. His teammate is just waiting for him to get frags because right now he's just holding the calf push. Does not do anything else. And they have just to check so many angles, but Ofek does get a frag indeed. So maybe there's still hope in the 2v3, but the bomb is down in the mid street, so the Poles can just communicate smartly enough to pick it up. That's not gonna happen as Fagaro just pushed out of A, took out Jankwon, and now it's Ofek in a 1v3 who got the first frag. But there's a player behind him, and he didn't pick up the bomb. He just walked right past it. He has to go all the way back, and DNSE is just waiting for him to do so and finish him off. So it's a 9-2 advantage. 7 rounds ahead for the Poles. This is really strong. Only Offek and 12-9. All the other players are below 5 frags. Wow. This is dominating stuff coming out. And it's Rivia with the frag onto Jill. The smoke is just not working, so he peeks every round from the stairs position. This is what you should talk through in a 4-minute timeout. Are the smokes even down, guys? And yeah, I hope Jill realizes no one called it in, because this round seems to be over, as Fagao just got a double kill as well. So once more down to Junkwan and Offek, and Fagao just got a third of the round. He's really loving this. And got his force. Sorry I wasn't watching him after his first kill, but yeah, this is what's happening. And a 10-2 half in favor of the Poles. Really sick stuff coming out. And it looks like Team Israel is just, yeah, we lost this, just keep on playing. But Blub calling in, hey, let's talk some stuff through. We can still get this back. You just saw it, if you have a strong hold on defense, there's no way for the attackers. But I think the Poles going to be smarter, going to be more aggressive, pushing harder into A, causing confusion and horror for the Israelis. So I see this going into a 13-4 or 5 easy. But maybe, just maybe, Team Israel has an ace up their sleeves. Can still pull something off. They have a good skill, they have good AKs and SMGs, they got good team players from playing a lot together, at least a few of these. Let's see what they can do to get back into this game. Especially Jill. He was top fracking with 31 kills on last map, and now he's on 3-11. This is how COD 4 is sometimes. You can have awesome games, just dominate the opponent team, and then you're just barely escaping James Bond. I think I even forgot to follow Jill after the 006, because the timer was so long I always forget. As I told you, I have a goldfish brain regards of memories, but Jill, curiously enough, goes with the scope onto the magic wall. This is an interesting decision, and also interesting to see that the nades are not connected, but Zazu again with a double kill opening up for Team Poland, and looking for more, can call in 2 players remaining on A, so maybe they should switch to B, but Zazu is just hungry for kills, gets the third, takes up the force as well. Can he finish him? But he moves behind Statue to nuts to escape the madness of Zazu, and in the end we finishes him off. So yeah, good aggressive stuff coming out. I was still worried about the scope position of Jill. In the meantime, they already lost the round, and wow, okay, Jill is raging, killing his own teammates. Friendly fire coming out. This is not what we want to see. And Junkwan is even leaving. This seems to be the end of the Israelis. After winning the first map, they're raging each other like this, really. Timeout coming out. I hope they can find a substitute player. Yeah, this is really disappointing. I mean... there's no comment, sorry guys, I have nothing to say to this. I will just leave it uncommented and wait what they will do. It seems like Junkwan is coming back. Let's move this into any draw you want and never open it again. And let's just get back into the game and hope that the third map will be at least a bit closer. We're with another top spawn, so he's likely to kill the opponent's scope. Let's see if he goes for it. He does from the bottom position. Can't see him though, as he in the meantime goes for the spam. But Zazo does all the work once more, pushing in an A, but Jill finally answers. But getting answered by DNSE, so 3 double kills coming out this round, leaving Toko on a 1v3, gets taken out. The 13-2 dominance coming out by the Poles, and we're moving onto city streets. And I hope Team Israel can pull themselves together and show us an exciting map, because Strike shouldn't even be on Twitch, because this was a rape. This was just pure and utterly an ugly rape. This had nothing to do with any sort of skill showing of any team. This was just destroying of pure innocent Israeli players. But yeah, I think Team Israel should use these 5 minutes to talk stuff through, to calm down. Just leave the PC, don't talk to each other, just leave, have a drink, talk to your family members maybe, or just go outside for a smoke on your balcony, do anything which is not happening on a computer, get your head free, then come back and get back into the game. And just show what you can do, because I think Israel is capable of more than losing in the 2v1 after winning a map like Crossfire. They're not Crossfire only. They have to beat. So yeah, as well as these guys, take your time, go for a toilet break, get something to drink, get some popcorn, because I think this map is going to be interesting. But I thought the same of Strike, so what do I know? And I'll have a drink myself, be quiet for a minute to rest my voice, and then we'll get back into action as soon as these teams knife. Oh yeah, and by the way, I wanted to mention, as we are above 50 viewers for this match, of course, we will give away once more premium for a random user. So if you don't have a Cybergamer account yet, just make one in the meantime while these teams are knifing. And in the end, we'll make a draw after this game for a lucky winner to win a month of premium. And now we're going for the last knife for the day to decide who's going to start on which map side. And Vivi is opening up onto Blip, 2 for each team. Orphic with another, Jill with another, and it's down to Zazu, who dies to Toko as well. So Israel again can pick the side. It did not work out for them last time on Strike, I can say, so maybe this is jinxed for them. Whenever they lose knife, they get horribly sacrificed on the map, but we'll see. I'm sure they pull each other together and make it a closer game, because I think we would all be disappointed if this is going to end like this, as we've seen on Strike. So, a quick tactical pause coming in once more, because after you know which side to start on, you can go into details of strats, who's going to smoke. I hope this time they ask who's smoking what, because last map there was no smoke on stairs in any of these rounds. So yeah, those are the basics which have to be done this level of the game we have, because any of the top 3 tier players can make use of this if the smoke is not down. And if the market smoke is not down, for example, this scope is going to ruin you and your family by scoping all over Catwalk. But for now they're starting on defense, so smokes are not as important on defense as they are on attack. So they surely just talk through some push nades so people can't go fast to B. Just nade this alley, nade behind the bin, nade middle so they can't push fast into A, and of course have at least one nade at the car park which blows up either of these 2 cars or a barrel which usually stands here. And then you can go on with the match. One more to ready up, and then we can see some COD 4 action. Last time, good luck, have fun both teams, and to all of you, let's see what's gonna happen. Jill is back on the scope, so Junkwan only with a guest entrance with the scope. Goes for the BLDP, gets a bit risky because of the yellow car, gets naded, he's just dead, but for now he's lucky enough that there's nothing coming in. Comes in a bit late, saw it as well, so he could dodge it and moves back right into position. Blob with a SMG dual win over Fagaro in a arch, I think. Yep. So they're holding A with 2 players. There's one more to find in market, and Bloop just does so. So second kill of the round. There's one more to find in car park and 2 towards B. So far it doesn't look like he will have any action anytime soon in Junkwan against 2 on B, as Jill just died. He has all to do. Vivi with a smart peek over the bullet, but doesn't connect onto Junkwan, who just killed his teammate, but finally picks him up. So 2v2, DNSC got a kill on the Bloop. This is a crucial kill. Could probably end the round, as Toko is on A arch so far away, the bomb can just go down, and he has to be worried about so many positions while moving to B. But he hears a player, so he can take him out. If he goes for the peek in the right moment, he can just kill him. It goes through the B arch, plant is coming in, but he just made his position known.
Explosives planted.
He just sprinted for a second, so the B arch player should be ready for him. And he is. DNSE smart play. Was a bit too aggressive in my opinion. I already forget who was what. Toko should have really peeked him when you heard him. He should have taken the risk. 1v2 if you hear a player, come on. Try to kill him. But yeah. Another round, another chance as DNSE is once more opening it onto Blob. Causing for confusion on the 8th side all by himself. While his teammate dominate market. Look at the minimap, already 2 players in A arch and on platform. Let's see if we can find the platform player. There he is, Fagaro. he can hold off any rotations now. So if teammates successfully kill other people, he can just chill there and wait for anybody rotating. And his teammates are just doing this, he kills a rotator, plan is going perfectly for them, and it's down to Junkan in a 1v5, gets a nade towards the A-bomb, which probably will not connect, gets an eagle, tag onto 2 players, but yeah, maybe should have focused on 1 player who tagged, but unluckily dies in the end. There's a team ace coming out for Team Poland, taking it to a 2-0 lead. So once more looking at the scoreboard, 2 rounds over and only 3 kills for the Israelis, so it doesn't seem likely that they're coming back into this. Just looks like they're just still raging at each other. Fagaro already on White Van has nobody to challenge him at all, only a player on top street and VR, so he can just peek around, get his teammates in, get his scope in. There's no aggression, but he jumps over a player. This could be crucial. Yes, it is. Oh my god, it's Junkwan, but he gets only the tag onto Rivia and gets finished by Zazu in the end. Fagaro, sorry. This should have been an easy kill as his position was not known. But again, it's down to Toko in a 1v5. And again, no kill going in the favor for the Team Israel. What is going on? I don't understand it. They were really looking strong on Crossfire, but it seems to be the only map they know. Seems like they never played any of the other maps because they have no good positioning, no nades, no smokes. Finally, good kill by Jill. And Flash is coming out, so what I just said, forget about this. They know what to do in this map, they just didn't execute it yet. And Junkran is already in catwalk. Yes, he is definitely. Got one more play to find, and it is waved in 1v5. Finally, after this dominating 3 rounds, if the Poles, Israel pull it back. At least they look like it, as it just lost a player, but we surely can't do this. There's no way back. Sees the player on top streets, tags him up behind the car, but can't get a second bullet done, and dies in the end. And I know to myself, never eat chocolate on stream because it will fuck up your throat even more. So let's get back to it. Nade frag coming out once more by the Poles onto Junkwan this time. No smoke on the right side of Market. Curious enough if this was intentional or a fuck up. But nevertheless, also gets a frag onto Blip, so market control again established for the Poles. Fagaro kills Jill in spawn, so scope gone. Both players on the top street, and they at least take out Fagaro. Tag on Rivia as well. Toko holding strong, getting tagged up heavily, and decides to back up, obviously. Let's see if we can do any more. Here's a player pushing on top of Flowers. He needs to kill him, and he needs to stop the plant as well. But I don't think he can do it. Kills a player on spawn. Can he find a player on Flowers? No, he will not. Offig in a 1v2. It is possible. He knows that the player's on Flowers, but he doesn't decide to go to peek him. He wants to find the other player first, and he's going to be in the gay corner. And right now he stands next to an explosive barrel. Survives it for now. Creeps up onto the catwalk, but made a step. Now he has to run. Can't find a player. His position is known. Both are peeking him, killing him in the end. Alright, so 4 rounds for the Bolts, 1 for the Israelis. We are going for the peak from White Van, even though he didn't make the jump on top of it. Finally, the opening frag working out for Team Israel. So Zazu is gone. And so is any aggression towards Market and B. There's only Fagaro on the White Van. He's getting naded to shit, so he has to dodge and survive for now. Let his AKs and scope move in to get something done. And there's a play on White Van. Let's see who it is. It's Junkwan. He has to go huge now. He has to find those frags to not let B open. And Blob is helping him. Both SMGs on B. And Offik with another kill onto Rivia, meaning B is once more in 1v5. So they just don't want to make it close. These rounds are always so convincing. Only the last round we've seen a 1v1, 1v2, but all the other rounds were team aces or 1 or 2 frags only. So it's curious enough that if something is working for a team, it works good enough to cause desperation, not getting a kill. And Jill finally wins a scope duel onto Revia. This should boost his confidence, and yes, he moves on the platform, goes for more peaks. Just saw a player moving towards A, but I hope his market cover push is covered, because they just moved to play in. And yes, it is Junk One. Good cover to help his scope out. But Jill is not convinced it's covered, so he just hides himself. Finally goes for the peak. Did he just saw a player there? I think I just saw a head. Yep, the head of Weave. Let's see if we can find it once more and kill him. There it is. There's the kill. And just misses another easy on a Mazzarini though, but gets killed from DNSE as well, so DNSE holding his team into this round. It's down to 2v3, but Zazu dies, so yeah. Down to DNSE. There's probably an easier way to pronounce DNSE's name, probably something like Dennis, but he calls himself DNSE, so let's go with that. I did not have the pleasure yet to play with him. So he gets a kill on the Toko. It's his third of the round, has 2 more to find, a bomb to pick up in 20 seconds, so if he surely should just run for the bomb and try it. Because if he's going for any more sprays, then the round is gonna be over. 10 more seconds, he just has to go for it. He has to sprint towards the bomb. And Offik knows this and just peeks the angle towards the bomb and kills it easily. 4-3, gap finally closing, so Israel put themselves together. Let's see if Jill is still going for the mid approach. No, he's going to A. Okay, he thinks the Pulse will change something up. He gets a nade frag onto middle though, so 1 SMG gone. Good stuff by him, and there's nobody walking towards A. So let's switch on to Zazu, who just got a kill. He's in good position. There's a player to find. I think he's in Wooden and not in Biarch. See this, yes, okay. So Zazu, for now, he could just walk onto B. His teammate in the meantime fights a player and Wooden. It's Weave, he needs to win this duel or survive. He smartly backs off and lets his teammate take the fight, but dies to him. And now it's Zazu taking the fight out. Revia finishes off Junk One in the end. Jill with a lovely deagle spray onto Weave, killing the bomb planter. So for now they have to move in another player to plant, but Toko was in the back. This is perfect. He should be easy in favor to kill the player, but in the wrong moment he decides to go for a silly peek. Goes for a stab, the player turns around and just kills him. Toko should have played this way more convincingly. He didn't look like he wanted to kill. He just looked like, damn, I'm scared as a player. But yeah, good reaction by the Pulse to save this round onto a 5-3 advantage. One more, but Jill again won the scope to launch Revia. This should once more boost the confidence of his team. Scope is gone, you can peek all over the map. There's no scope, you can take your head off. Zazu again moving into B. There's a player right next to him. Let's see if he checks this corner. They're an inch away from each other. Because Zazu just walking with a back. He's surely gonna take him out. Who's this? Oh, he looks against the wall, so he didn't actually see him. And now Offik will rage. How can he be in my back? What the fuck are you doing? And now Junk One decides to peeks, but will get only the 1 frag, so this is the one he could have gotten earlier, then his teammate would still be alive. So yeah, not good decision making by him coming out. This will cause just more rage within the team ranks if you bait your teammate like this. It is your job to hold BLE, so fucking watch it. Revia finally made a jump on the White Van. In the meantime, Jill nading Fagaro with another mid nade probably as earlier. Revia can call in. There's a player and almost just misses the shot by an inch. Bloop onto Weave, Offik onto Zazu. So it's only Revia and DNSE remaining. And Revia getting tagged up by Jill as well, so he really needs to get the kill, and he does, but Revia dying in the meantime, so it's a 1v5. And yeah, they know where he is. He's stuck in a corner. And Offik makes use of this, gets a 6-4, so yeah, another convincing round by the Israelis. Whenever they get an opening, it really looks good for him, so they need to continue to throw these nades to make these pushes and spams. Because right now it's just working for them. Look at the pole there. They're really scared of the nade. They're waiting in spawn for most of the beginning of the round. So after the nade's finally they move in, but the Israelis are already in position. Almost also the kill gets taken out by Junkwan. He was in a better position, but Junkwan just stronger at this point. And Rivia answering onto Junkwan as Fagaro did onto Toko. So opening frag advantage gone already as they're down to a 3v4 and the bomb is moving into AS. DNSE just killed Jill. There's nobody to hold off the plant, but there's one more player in the AR. It is off a. Can he do something about this? He needs to stop the plant. And it was a fake, the first one. And now he just doesn't decide to go for the spam, and now he's creeping through the smoke, gets one kill, but it's only going to be the one. The Bloop dies as well. In my opinion, he should really try to spray through the smoke, try to prevent the plant, because as soon as the plant is down in a 3v2, you automatically kinda lost. 7-4. If the Poles get one more round, I don't see any chance back for the team out of Israel into this, and Toko starts off nice with a kill on the Zazua, but Ofik dies to a scope hatcher. Junkwan in an important position. He can make the difference in this round from this. He should call in there's a player dropping down, and he did, as Bloop just took out Fagaro. So Junkwan's position is not only important because he can kill, but he can call in formation. But it looks like an A approach by Team Poland. Nope, it's a mid-A approach, okay. Weave curiously enough back on the scope and gets taken down by Junkwan after killing Jill. So it's only the NSE and the 2v1, and the bombers drop the market, so he has to go all the way around, 50 seconds. And if the car's getting blown right now, he's dead. But luckily enough, it's not getting blown, but Junkwan is a smarter position, not peeking for the car, but for the stairs, and gets the first round back on the board. And this is looking good. This is looking alright. Not a bad half, not a perfect one, not a decent one, but it's an okay half. You can still come back from this, and they're surely looking to do so. So let's see how they attack. If their attack is better than the ones on attack, or if they're just getting slaughtered once more this time and they can be happy they have those 5 rounds. Let's have a look. Smokes? No smokes? No single smoke on top of the market? Okay, they're going right for an A push. First round, A push, Flowers is smoked, A house is smoked, and Rivia is the only one holding strong on A. Gets the first frag. Will get attack on another, but the bomb is down. Frags are falling for both sides. Yeah, Israel looking strong. 2v3 advantage right now. Zazu moves in, he's playing A corner, attacks him a bit up, but already regenerated. And now they just sit in. Their play is smart. They don't have to peek, but curiously Jill goes for the peek. And then now it's down to Token 1v2. He can still win this if he gets to kill onto Weave, which he does not. So Weave with 3 kills. Good stuff on the retake. The team Israel went for silly peeks and lost their advantage. Really should have won this round, but strong play from the Poles. Okay, this time the smokes are coming out, but it kind of gives away your strat if there's no smoke on the market. And DNSE opening the round with a double kill onto Junkwan and Jill, so the 2-on-2 duo already gone. And Rivia pushing aggressively in the wooden, getting only the 1 though, so Bloop answering onto him, taking it to a 2v3. DNSE onto Bloop though, leaving Ofek in a 1v3, he's still back in Catwalk. Just made his position known by shooting a bullet, hoping somebody would run into his nade, but it would not happen. And now he just moves towards B, where 3 players will wait for him. Of course he can't do this, but what can he do? Maybe he even decides to go for the A. They pick up an SMG, now he will stay with the Deagle AK combo. Switches the weapon, but there's nobody to hear him, but DNSE just gets his 4 kills easy onto him, as he just looked in the one spot DNSE was holding. And it's a 5-9 advantage for Team Poland. They're looking strong, they're looking to close down the match right away. Don't want to go into any shenanigans. And just keep on fragging, as Zazu got another kill. There's a player pushing on top, it's Zazu, but he gets a second, not a third. as Choco took him out, but Fagaro on top of the arch gets an easy kill onto Choco. Good deagle control there. And now he goes for a mean spot. Will he stay on top of that? Yep, he will. So any player looking at top of the arch will say, nope, he's not on there, moves into the arch and dies anyway. But Fagaro didn't have the patience to wait, goes for catwalk push, but there's a player behind, and Offik fortunately made use of this information, gets a second as well, so Offik with 2 frags in the round, getting it back for his team, as Jill got a frag onto Rivia as well. So it's only the NSE in a 1v2, and he has 2 bomb sites to defend by himself. But he's got the right instinct. There's a player coming from car park just right in this position, but he misses the spray terribly, and Offik with the 3rd kill of the round, getting the easy deagle for him, saving his team from this terrible fate of losing this convincingly. Only 3 more rounds advantage for the Poles. This time Zazo goes for the A push. For now he's gonna stay in that corner, so let's move on. Jill already in catwalk, moving into wooden. Fagaro killed Blub and himself. So Alu Akbar coming out right away from him. Zazo getting the frag onto Offik. Right, now the smoke, the nades coming in, his teammates are coming in, it's a full B attack. This is what we are missing from the Poles in the beginning. And it seems to be working for the Israelis right now. Jill, in the meantime, has to cover the back. And it did not work out. Rivia and Zazo both get a frag, and it's Junkwan, the only one remaining. He's probably desperate. Why didn't you guys stay in? I wanted to crouch to top 3 to hold it, and you just die like this. So terribly played, and yeah, Zazo just makes use of this terrible play and kills 3 players this round, and makes it a 6-10 advantage for Team Poland. Only 3 more rounds to make it a map and a match win for them. Spray coming out from the Poles with an AK, curiously enough, taking up 3 players, but not ending with a kill. This surely will drop their confidence. And 2 frags each. Coming out onto a 4v4. Offik gets another onto Fagaro. Finally, advantage for Team Israel. And A is open, but Offik has no chance to know this, but Blub should call it in right now, as it's only Weave on top street remaining. Has to take Blub, but will not do so. And finally convincing attacking round from Team Israel. They need to continue this, they need to get a few rounds in a row. They can't win a round, lose a round, win a round, lose a round, because if this happens 3 times, they lost the match. So, still more to come. 10-7. Rivia with a fast approach, he will go for the bounce. Lovely executed, he's already on top of the arch and there's nobody going to expect this, but he can call in for his team. That's an A push, guys. Already got 2 kills, so they can call, yeah, there's nobody in middle and B. Everybody rotate to A. I can hold off any rotations, but even himself he will move in right now. So if Team Israel will smell this, that they're already here and they could just rotate, but nope, they're still going for the plan. They committed to this, they're already there, and now it's Jill in 1v4, the bomb is down on the side. He gets a deagle tag, no frag, another tag, desperate for him, and dies to the end. 2 the scopes through a wall of weave. And yeah, this is looking desperate. Fagaro with a smart information play, but the push nade working out as well. Let's see, Junkwan tagged up, Choco tagged up, so yeah. Getting tag after tag through the wall. Fagaro and Rivia opening with a frag, Junkwan answering with 1, Zazo with another. Again, Israel's just getting slaughtered this round. It's only Jill and Offik, 1 on Mazzarini, 1 back in spawn building. They have nothing in this game. There's any aggression they come up with, it's getting denied instantly by the SMGs of the Poles. Any tags coming in will not land a frag, even though it just did by Offik, but it's only going to be the 1. And it's down to Jill. Gets a deagle frag on the DNSE, knows there's a player on BR, he just heard him running. So he maybe should peek out with his scope, as he just getting pushed by him, but yeah. Smart play by Fagaro, who just backed off, waits for his teammate to move in. Let's play 2v1. Let me not play 1-on-1 2 times. And now the flank is just perfectly not working. We've missed the shot. And now Jill can just plant safely. while Weave is still spraying wood and he's already on the bomb. So Jill, strong 1v3 performance, has only one more to find and he goes for the aggression. Weave at least knows he didn't go to the right side, so he should anticipate that he's somewhere close, but he will not see this coming that he's in this building. And now Weave has to run, he has to check so many corners that he just makes his position known. And Jill will just wait for him to peek in a perfect spot to take him out, but he misses a few Deagle bullets, goes for another peek, and finally finishes it with a triple kill with 3 magazines of his Deagle. So yeah, lovely play by him, finally get some confidence back to the team. Come on guys, we can do this. If I can Deagle 3 players, you can kill them as well. And now we just need to close the gap of 3 rounds. Easy peasy. They go for another A approach. Let's see. Nades are not coming in from the poles. At least only one came down. So right now it should be called. Yes, it's an A approach. They're already an A out. But Zazo holding strong, getting 2 kills. But the bomb is down. 2v4. They need to play the smart. Jill and Car Park Offik in the gay corner on Flowers. They need to stay strong. Jill gets a frag onto Rivia. So good start of this. Offik. Oh, we've just died, just killed. But he moved past Offik. Offik can go huge here in a 1v3. The smoke is still down there, there's no fake coming out just yet. They have no idea where he is. They probably think he's an ARch. Gets the first, gets the second as well. No, he just needs to stay in, go away. Don't let him kill you. Perfectly played by Offik. Wonderful stuff. Did not hesitate to kill the player walking past him. He waited smartly. They did not go for the fake while the smoke was down, because then he probably needed to spray that and saved it for his team to 9-11. This is finally turning up to be a close map as we wanted it. Rivia, though, going back into the second round once more. 2 opening frags for the poles. Let's see if they can make use of it this time. I don't want to get clutched once more as Jiangquan just got a kill on Rivia and Jill on the Weave. The advantage is already gone. So they seem to be overconfident after those frags. So down to a 3v3. It slowed the process down pretty much. Jiangquan has the bomb planter next to him planting and just wanted to cover the AH but did not so. Zazo got a kill but the bomb is down. So again, after plant situation for Team Israel, and it's Jill still alive and Toko in the AH. But Toko is getting pushed from 2 sides, reacts a bit slow but gets a kill anyway, so trades 1 for 1. Good stuff by him. But now it's on to Jill. He needs to find a frag, but he's in the worst position you can be, because there's a wall that can be sprayed. He could have hid behind a window, he decided not to do so. And the Poles get the 12th round on the board and now have 3 match points in their favor. Only 1 more to take this home. And as we can see on the scoreboards, it's pretty even. Nobody dominating too much for either team. So this is really a good team performance map for both. And we were just holding the A push, Zazo the A arch, but again a slow approach by Team Israel. Oh, Fakaro missing the jump onto the arch. It's again 2 SMGs pushing into Market and Bloop, missing the spray. There should be the follow-up by his teammate, and yes, Jiangquan did follow up, but dies in the end to Rivia, so down to 3-3 once more. Rivia gets killed by Offik, so A is open. This should be called instantly. Guys, move in. I'm on A, there's nobody else here. Just please pick up the button. But look at Toko. While Offik is pushing onto Flowers, he's moving on to B. But at least Offik still holding A strong, getting a kill, finds another lovely shot, so Offik dominating, probably desperate to get his teammates' asses moving onto A, and he just decides, okay, if you don't move, I'm just gonna kill the others. Fuck you guys, I can do this on my own. And in the end he did. We are opening the round once more with spray into Bialik, can call to his team and there's nobody in, so maybe it's okay. Never mind, 3 players down already for Team Israel, only Offik and Toko remaining. I would call this a GG because I don't think they can make the magic happen, as that player was just magically elevating on the bin. Yeah, Toko can't even get out of spawn. Offic only with a deagle in hand in car park. This is GG, guys. Toko 1v5, gets tagged up, frag count is open, and GG, Poland takes the win in a 10-13 on City Streets. Phew. We've seen a really close crossfire, we've seen a rape on Strike, and a little comeback on City Streets by Team Israel, but in the end the comeback was way too late. The Poles were just too strong. They took the confidence from Strike and had an early advantage on this map, and yeah, Team Israel reacted too late to it. But they showed some composure, they pulled themselves together to make it close 12-10, so really good show of skill of both teams. Really like to see this. So yeah, GG. And Amos switch